Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. I'm ChaosEclipse. Today we are back on ARMA Reforger. We are back in the tutorial. Like myself, when I first started, I think a lot of people were having trouble with this area here with the special weapons, trying to put stuff back in the crate. So I wanted to see if I could find a way to do it easier. Because now that I've had, a little bit of game time and stuff like that, I want to see if I can actually figure this out without having an issue the first time. So I just know I remember it tells you to put it back in the crate, and that's where the issue is. So we are going to have to go through the tutorial to make sure that I
Here
do
for the
this
special
correctly.
weapons training? Okay then, listen up.
So bear
Today
with
we're
me.
dealing with two basic munition types. Anti-personal and anti-armor. Handle them properly, and we'll have no problems. Handle them improperly, and I guarantee I'll be scraping you up and sending you home in a coffee can. Got it? Good. Consider that your safety brief.
Thanks.
Let's start simple. Hand grenades. Take some from the ammunition box here and move up to the grenade pit.
Okay, so it wants me to grab them from this ammunition box. So when you're in a menu like this, you can actually use the D-pad. Obviously we are on PS5, I forgot to point that out. I don't know, I'm sure the controls are different on Xbox because like your X is an RX and things like that. And then if you're on PC, you'll just have to look at your on-screen prompts. But it doesn't tell you this, so I'm not sure what it would be on PC. Probably your arrow keys or maybe the scroll wheel. When you're looking at a box like this that has multiple, what is it called? Options. So it says open arsenal, save loadout, US Army items only, and then it says take grenade. For anyone using console, you can use the D-pad to actually scroll through those. Or you can just open up the arsenal and take it from there. So if I wanted to take it, I could probably just click on that and take it that way. We're going to actually open it. I'm going to hit square to open. And it's going to take us in here. Now, you can see on the left side, the one that's highlighted where it says vicinity. That's what's highlighted right now. That you can tell that by the little brackets that are on it. If you hit X, it goes inside the box. And if you move over, like to your right, you can see now I'm over in our Alice pack. You can look at your stuff on your character. You can go over to the trousers if it'll let me. Nope, it's not letting me. But normally you can. So we go back over to the grenades. If you look in the bottom left, there's a couple different ways you can do this. If you look in the bottom left, you can do square to pick one up. So if we hit square, you'll see one pop in our inventory somewhere. I'm going to hit square. There you go. You can see one popped up.
Grenades, such as the M67, are perfect for clearing buildings and fortified positions. They're also great against multiple combatants who clearly don't give a flying fuck about dispersal. Pull the pin and throw the grenade over the sandbag wall at the targets.
You can see one popped up in our Alice pack. So if I keep hitting square, they're going to keep popping up. Now I have two. Another way of doing this, when you're back at this screen right here where it shows that you have the vicinity selected, once again hit X to go inside the box. You can hit X here to select it. Move over to wherever you want to place it. So say I want to put one in my blouse here. I don't know if it'll let me, but we're going to try. So say I want to put one in the BDU blouse. You'll highlight that and you can hit X there. And look at that. We have one in our blouse now. So that's how you can actually pick stuff up manually, is either by hitting whatever button it's telling you on the bottom left for pickup. You can see there for PS5 it's square, or you can select it the way I just showed you, or you can do it this way and take one there. Now if you take one from here, it's going to do just like you're picking up. So if I hit square now, I have to hold square. Okay, my bad. If you hold square now, you can see I have 4 of them. I don't know where that went. I don't know if it's in the Alice pack. I don't know if it's in the BDU. I'm not sure. But you can always go into your inventory, which, give me a second, have not played in a while. Where is our inventory? Oh, there we go. So if you look in your inventory, you can see that it went into our Alice pack. So we have 3 in there now. We have 1 in our blouse. By the way, to get to your inventory, it is tap right on the D-pad. So now they want us to equip the grenade and throw it behind the sandbags. So I'm not good at this. If you hold right on the D-pad, you can see that you should have your grenade here. If it's not there, if you tap right, you can go in here. You can hit X on that. You can do add to quick slot. So we'll hit the touchpad. You can see it says add to quick slot down in the bottom right. So if we hold that, Nope, it's already in the quick slot maybe. Yeah, because that's removing it from the quick slot. So add to quick slot. Pick our quick slot. There we go. Whoops. It's because I held it too long. So highlight whatever you want to put in the quick slot. Push the touchpad. Sorry, hold the touchpad. And then it'll bring you down here to the quick slots. You're going to hold the touchpad again on whichever one you want to put it in. So say I want to put it where the bandages are. So I'll hold the touchpad again. You can see it went in there. Now, I don't know why it goes out, because it shouldn't, but it keeps going out of there. So hold touchpad, hold touchpad. Yeah, see, it keeps going out. It's acting like a two-way button when I hold the touchpad and then when I release it. So that's holding it, it's in there. If I release it, yeah, it goes out. So I wouldn't say do it that way. The other way you can do it is same way as before. You can select whatever you're trying to put in there, tap X, go down to your quick slots, put X there. There you go. So probably don't use the touchpad on that one. All right, let's get back out of here. Come on, exit, exit. There we go. All right, so now it says select it. So we're going to hold right on the D-pad. You're going to use your right stick and you're going to select your grenade. There you go. We should have one in our hand now. Now we can hold R2. It's that's to throw it. We're going to pull the pin first, so triangle. That's not working. There it goes. And that wasn't even the way that it chose it. So this is just selected. So R2 automatically threw it. Oh, triangle's to repin. So if you hold R2 now, there you go. If we repin it, look at that. So if you're holding R2 and you don't want to throw it, just hit triangle. He'll put the pin back in. You can put that back in your inventory. We're going to hold R2. We're going to try to land it in there this time. Nope, too early. Or too short, I should say. I don't know why I said early. Let's try this again. Nope, a little too short still. We'll do it about right there. That's in there. Even though, oh, okay. I was gonna say, even though the targets aren't up. That's where we want
Right
it.
on the money. Next, let's get you acquainted with underbarrel grenade launchers.
Yeah,
Grab the carbine here. You'll see there's an... Also remember, different weapon, different trigger.
got it. So switch the weapon mode to the grenade launcher by holding left on the D-pad. That
Obviously,
looks like it
you
worked.
can shoot grenades much farther than you can throw them. Have another look-see in the munition box. And load up on the 40mm rounds.
Once
Remember
again,
to
you
load one.
can just go down to the take UGL, but we're gonna actually open it to make sure we're taking the right one. So tap square. You can see we have two different ones here. We have the 40mm M406 and the 4333. I don't know which one he said to take. We'll take a couple of each, maybe. So we'll do square to make it easy for us. We're going to tap square again, so we have two of those. And we're going to tap square twice on this one. There we go, two of those. Now he wants us to actually make sure that we load one. So now with your with your launcher already selected, because we held, what was it, left on the D-pad? Yeah. So this is the regular gun. Left on the D-pad is how you switch, and you're going to hold square to reload. He should throw one in there. I don't know which one he put in there. He threw a random one in. So now we can come over here. We can aim down sights by holding L2. We can go ahead, and I would say it's probably not that far, so probably right there is good. We're going to hit R2. There we go. Perfect.
Okay, hotshot. I think you're ready for the fun stuff. In front of me is the M72 light anti-tank weapon, or LAW for short. Come on over and pick it up.
So we can come over here. We can hit square. Looks like you can pick up the sling. I think that just means like you'll sling it over your shoulder, throwing it on your back. You'll just want to hit equip, so hit square there.
Now, the thing about that launcher, it's a one-shot disposable weapon. If you miss, well, that's your lot. Zero it in for 50 meters and take out one of the big wooden targets.
50 meters is what we're looking at. He wants us to zero it in for 50 meters. So if you look on the right side, hitting up and down on the D-pad is what changes the range. It's already zeroed in for 50 meters. So I just need to aim where the 50 meter is, right there, and we're going to go ahead and shoot.
Nicely
Perfect.
done. Bring it in, Sergeant. let's try something different. The Russians very kindly left us their RPGs. Take one and a couple of rockets. There's backpacks too, in case you want to carry extra.
Where's it want us to go? This one over here? No? I had this issue the last time, didn't I? What does it want us to do? I didn't pay attention. Alright, whatever. We're going to put this launcher back. This is the issue that we are having with the rocket launcher. Alright, whatever. We're not going to mess with it right there. Equip the Soviet. That's the one over here. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so I'm just going to hit equip. That's going to go ahead and give it to us. This is the one we're having issues with. He dropped the other one there. Now it says take 2 rockets from the crate. If you don't have space for them, you can take a larger Soviet backpack. So we're just going to take them from the crate. So we're going to hit square to open this. And then we're going to hit X, and we're going to pick up 2 of them. So square and square. And did we get 2 of them? I don't see them anywhere. Unless I'm missing them. Yeah, so we are going to have to take the backpack. We'll go ahead and take that backpack. Then we'll hit 2 again here. 1, 2. There we go. Okay.
That shoulder-launched, rocket-propelled grenade launcher is a classic. Although it packs less of a punch than the Law, it's cheap, reliable, and reloadable. Aim at the second wooden vehicle target and do some damage.
Okay, destroy the target. It's probably less than 200 meters. It's like 50 or so. But the lowest you can go is 200. So once again, you can change the sights by hitting up and down on the D-pad. We're going to go all the way down to 200. It should already be there if you didn't change it. And then we'll hit R2. The rockets on the RPG do shoot wildly. Like the further you shoot, they're kind of just out there. I thought he was going to start talking. The further you shoot, they're just like wild. Like you can't really shoot in a straight thing, as far as I know. Let's try it.
Again, very nicely
Look
done.
at that. Okay, so that
Together with
one.
the RPGs and rockets, we also got our hands on a banged-up APC. Fire a few rockets, put it out its misery. And note, there's a weak spot. If you aim at the rear, you can disable the engine.
Well, I'm assuming that's the, well, that's the front. The rear's back there. It's not even facing us, but okay. All right, so that was 50. Honestly, I'd say that that's probably 200, so we're going to leave the sights exactly where they are. We're going to aim right there. And we still overshot it. So let's reload again. This is our last rocket here. So there's one hit.
Ditch the launcher and help yourself to some M34 satchel charges.
Okay, so this is the part where they have, this is the part where we have issues. So put the launcher back in the crate. We're going to come over to the crate. You can see it doesn't say to deposit it in this menu, so we're going to have to open it. So we'll hit square. So here's the crate. We're inside the crate by hitting X. If you hit circle, you go back to like selecting where you want to select. So we're going to select the rocket launcher. You can hit square, dropping when you're in, like we're already in the launcher crate on the vicinity side. That's why it's selected here. So you can hit square to drop. It's supposed to put it back in the crate because that's where it does. That's what it does in game. So if all I did was hit square, we're going to back out and see if that worked. It looks like it did because it's telling us to move to the next area. Yeah, it wants us to go over there and pick up the next weapon. So when you're in the crate, that's the best way to do it. So grab this thing, the rocket launcher from down there. When you're inside the crate, you'll select the crate itself. So we're going to open up the crate. To open the crate, if you're on this menu, you're going to hold X. That'll open up the crate. You're going to hit square. on the item selected. So this thing here, this is the M72A3 Law. Hit square. It should deposit it. I guess this one's just dropping it. Technically, that's what it does in game 2, but it counts as going back in the crate, which is what it did over here. So if we take another one out, there's not even one in here now. So, oh, select crate. To open it, hold X. Yeah, so that's the inside of it. So I don't know where the rocket launcher goes. I think, honestly, this is just bugged. But you guys seen me do it. Basically, open the crate, select the weapon that you want to throw in there, down on the bottom left, right there where it says drop for me, whatever button that is telling you to use, that is how you can put it back in the crate. Now, if it just drops it on the ground like it keeps doing this one, like I said, I think it's just bugged. Just pick it back up and try it again. Do the exact same thing. I promise you guys it will go through. I believe that that's what I ended up doing on the first go through. Was I did it twice, and the second time it worked. So if we take this, drop it in the crate. Nope, see, it drops it on the ground. But I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. So I've had a lot of people saying that that's what they're having issues with on this one. I just wanted to show you guys how to do it. There was one other person. I think it's in this area too. Maybe. Or no. It wasn't in this area. I'll probably have to do another video. He was well, maybe it is in this one. I don't think so. No, this is a C4. Okay, yeah, he was having trouble with the normal guns when you're putting when you're trying to mount on like the sandbags and stuff like that with like the bipod weapon and everything. I told him, hopefully it worked, he never got back to me, but I told him to basically kind of adjust how far you're standing from the sandbags, because I think he was trying to do it on the table or on the sandbags. So just adjust where you're standing, because if you're right up on it, like I'm pushing up against it right now, it doesn't work here. You literally have to take a tiny step back, probably about right there, and then do it. So if anyone else has any other questions, hopefully I can help you guys, but that's going to be it for this one. Just a quick little short video to help you guys out. Thank you all for joining me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.